If you're happy and you know it, meow.
Hello there! Welcome to the NoCo Kitten Mama channel. Today we are sharing Adso's story. Adso is our dear sweet special boy, foster of ours, who we consider to be a miracle baby.
Spoiler alert, he's okay. You say hello to everyone?
Oh,
Good
thank
job.
you.
Adso's mom was a 5-pound kitten. She was approximately 6 months old. Cats can get pregnant as early as 4 months. So she was just a tiny kitten herself. Adso was 52 grams. The average weight for a community kitten is about 100 to 110 grams, the same weight as a stick of butter. 70 grams is considered a preemie. Anything under that is not typically viable. Those kittens rarely survive 24 hours after being born. So you can see he has already beaten the odds by being a 52-gram kitten.
We fostered over 100 of these bottle babies, and the smallest one we've ever had that survived to adulthood was PJ, our cat we ended up adopting. She was 70 grams at birth, and now she's 7.5, 7.75 pounds and doing great. But for Adso to be half the normal weight, we did not think he was going to survive. We thought we were just going to be providing palliative care for him and doing our very best, of course, but that was our expectation. Those first few days of feeding him and raising him, what was that like?
It was stressful because you have this tiny kitten that you're doing everything you can to help survive. He was eating well, he was going to the bathroom well, but you don't know what organs are underdeveloped. You don't know if there are any congenital issues with kittens that small. And so every time I would go into the foster room at feeding time, because at the time I was feeding him every 3 hours, because he was so tiny, I was worried about looking in the incubator and finding a deceased kitten. After that first week, with how vocal he was and how active he was, just wiggling around because he didn't know how to walk yet, I started relaxing.
We took Adso in the same time as another cat, Bingo.
Bingo was the only survivor of his litter. At the time, Adso was about 8 days old and Bingo was about 10 or 11 days old. And Bingo was actually larger than Adso at the time. Unfortunately, after being with us for a few days, we lost Bingo. We do not know why. That is a reality with raising kittens, but Adso continued to thrive. But after losing his incubator buddy, he became a bit of a screamer between meals. Whenever he wasn't being held, it was a constant stream of screaming coming from upstairs. If you're happy and you know it, meow. If you're happy and you know it, meow. If you're happy and you know it, and your face was surely short. If you're happy and you know it, meow.
Every breath, the loudest scream I've ever heard from a tiny little kitten for hours. We would go up there and hold him and comfort him, offer him a bottle. He wasn't hungry, he was just lonely, but he'd still scream into our ear while we were cuddling him and comforting him. I literally think he damaged his vocal cords because after, about a week of that, he just kind of stopped and he's never gotten his voice back.
Hi, Adso here. I hope you're enjoying my story. I enjoyed making it for you. Please let us know in the comments below if you have any questions for me. I'll be sure to answer them. Please stay until the end of the video because you don't want to miss the link to the next video where I meet Nathan the cat lady. He's so nice, even if he did threaten to steal me. Thank you.
He was gaining weight, but very slowly. Not as quickly as a normal kitten at first, but he was a fighter. He really was, still is, and he continued to grow.
And we discovered as he was growing that he had delayed milestones. He opened his eyes on time between the 7 and 14 day time frame. He had his eyes open, but his teeth didn't come in on time. Typically, the front teeth on a kitten comes in about 3 weeks. He didn't start getting teeth until he was 7 weeks. Everything had been delayed for about 3.5, 4 weeks with him. And so because of that, I bottle fed him longer than I normally do because he did not show any of the signs at 5 to 6 weeks that he was ready for weaning. He also was not showing the signs that he was mature enough to start litter box training, which I typically do at 4 to 5 weeks of age. So everything was delayed by 4 weeks with him.
Even his size.
Yeah, even his weight gain.
Yeah, we went to the Colorado Cat Fest about a month ago, and everyone was shocked to find out that, at that time he was 2 months old because he looked closer to a 1 month old.
Weighed about what a 1 month old does, so just over a pound.
He loves cuddles. He almost always would get extra cuddles after being bottle fed, even when there was competition. When our other litter, our Nim brothers, came into our household, Jen quickly learned that she had to feed Adso last instead of first because then he could get his cuddles afterwards, and otherwise he'd be real grumpy and hold a grudge against her for that. But he's always been a bright boy and just super cuddly and super playful, and he just crawled his way into our hearts.
Adso.
I heard you meow. Where are you, little buddy? Hiding behind the couch?
Adso, come here.
Yeah, he comes to his name. He's 3 months old. Hasn't even been fixed yet. And he just fell from the second floor. Ladies and gentlemen, Kittens bounce.
Bumbles bounce!
He's purring.
Oh, baby.
Note to self, don't call your cat who comes to his name when he's upstairs and you're downstairs and he doesn't know yet where the stairs are. Jen's gonna go cry for a moment and then we'll continue.
I fly? No, you fall. I fall.
Damn!
5 minutes later.
He loves belly rubs when he's not trying to be playful and run around and explore. He's already figured out how to go up the stairs on command in our 2-story townhome here.
Adso, what are you doing? Come here. What are you doing, my little astronaut? How'd you get out? Yeah?
A little over a month ago, we made the decision that we're going to keep Adso. Like I said, he's crawled into our hearts and we cannot let him go. He's our special boy, so expect lots and lots of content about Adso on this channel because he is so adorable. Yeah, he is. Yes, he is. And he's got a great avocado belly. Look at that avocado belly. I know, worst daddy ever. Worst daddy ever. That is his story. We probably won't be foster failing again for a long time because this will be our fourth.
Fourth cat that we've had. Our third foster fail.
Yes.
And foster failing is not a bad thing.
Absolutely.
Foster failing just means you failed to give the kitten back. And since the goal is adoption for these kittens, that is entirely okay. But you also have to remember, you can't adopt all your fosters.
Yes. We have to keep reminding ourselves that the more fosters we keep, okay, I'll let you go. The more fosters you keep, the fewer fosters you'll be able to help in the future because your house will be full of cats that you own. So you have to strike the right balance there. And this little guy, he is just a couple of days away from hitting 2 pounds, which is the minimum weight for surgery to get fixed. And as soon as that's done in the next week or two, we'll be officially adopting him. Thank you for watching this video about Adso's story. We look forward to bringing you more adorable Adso content in the future, so don't worry, you'll see his adorable face many, many more times. Please remember to like and subscribe, and tell your friends and family about our channel. Share it with them, have them subscribe as well. That really helps us out and makes it possible for us to continue fostering more kittens. And please remember that when you find yourself looking for someone to help, that you are someone too. Please check out this video up here for the next story about our kittens. Thank you for watching.